Bountiful produce, quality meats, frozen favorites, and a fresh bakery. These are the qualities of Brothers Market in Sigourney. Brothers Market is proud to serve the Sigourney community and is one of several locations in Iowa, Kansas, and Missouri. For any of your grocery, meat, deli, bakery, or special order needs, shop Brothers Market at 118 South Main Street in Sigourney. Brothers Market was honored at the 2024 Iowa Hunger Summit for its efforts to serve underprivileged and disadvantaged communities. Brothers Market, a piece of the community you can count on.
Come to Helmuth Ford, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty.
Hi, this is Stacy from Shuttler Insurance Services. Come see me on the east side of the square in Sigourney for all your insurance needs.
Jace Race 2025 is Saturday, June 7th at the North Mahaska Junior Senior High School in New Sharon. The 5K starts at 8 a.m., followed by the 1 mile fun run. To sign up, use the links on the North Mahaska Education Foundation's Facebook page. Pre-registration guarantees you a t-shirt, but you can also sign up the day of the race. There will be some giveaways and first-place prizes. In memory of Jace Carrico, who passed in 2008, the Carrico family appreciates the community's support.
Southern Iowa, it's rodeo time. The 2025 Albia Chamber Main Street Rodeo returns Saturday, June 7th at the Monroe County Fairgrounds. Rogue Rodeo brings us 8 thrilling events, a bull ride showdown, comedy from Ronald Burton, and the dazzling Diamonds and Dust performance. Gates open at 5 p.m. for food, fun, and high-energy action await. Tickets on sale now at albiachambermainstreet.org. Adults $15 in advance, $20 at the gate. Kids only $10. Saddle up for a night of tradition and thrill. Don't miss it.
Neil.
Hey, man, what's up?
You want to do some radio?
Radio? I haven't been on the radio for a long time. But yeah, that'd be cool.
Cool.
Skunk River Radio. Let's get skunky.
If anybody can see us.
Now it looks better.
Now it came back. All right, so the Wi-Fi has been kind of wacky. Here, I started up the video, and it was like in and out, 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 out and in, and then in and out. And then right now seems to be steady. So, steady she goes.
Steady she goes.
Steady as she goes. We are here on a Wednesday morning, May 21st, Neil.
It is the 21st.
May 21st. We're 3 weeks into May 21st.
Oh, because 3 times 7 is 21. That is fantastic.
Divided by
that
3.
Wow.
Carry the 19 and then...
You're a smart person, Steve. I wish I was as smart as you.
Huh. Well, good morning. Welcome in. It is time for just another morning show.
Yeah, it's just another show. Whoa.
I'm Steve. That's Neil over there on his phone.
I'm just trying to get volumes turned down. I'm ready. Here we go. Good morning. Happy Wednesday.
All right. We're ready to go. It looks like we have a steady stream this morning.
Fantastic.
It's always good to have a nice, strong, steady stream in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
Get it out. Flush it.
Yep. Start your day off right.
Let's thank our sponsors like Brothers Market in Sigourney, Iowa. Savings are made simple at Brothers Market. I can't see you right now, so you're fashioning your hat over there, Neil.
I wasn't doing it for you or anyone else.
I can't see you.
It's just trying
You're
to
repositioning your hat on your head. Savings are made simple, and you can find out more at shopbrothersmarket.com. You can also download their app. Now, we're going to kind of breeze through that and just tell you that Brothers Market has a 2-day meat sale. We're talking meat.
You talking meat?
Tomorrow and Friday is their Memorial Day meat sale.
Meat. Gotta get that meat.
Especially for Memorial Day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
More
cook out.
meat, the better.
You know, we haven't talked about it. Memorial Day is on Monday.
Yeah.
Should we take the day off?
Oh, I guess I never even thought about that. Used to be a time when we didn't have the option.
Yeah. Maybe we'll give ourselves the day off.
Huh.
Maybe. Huh. But yeah, take advantage. Brothers Market 2-day meat sale, Thursday, Friday for Memorial Day. Get in there, Neil.
Get it. Get that meat.
Take advantage of Brothers Market in Sigourney.
Put it
A
in
great
you.
place to get your grocery needs. Hey, we also do thank Osky Dental for sponsoring our studios. Neil, I'll let you take it over.
Hey, yeah, Osky Dental. We are proud to have you on board as our studio sponsor. And you know why? Because
Why?
they are just great.
They are.
I mean,
great.
they are good with teeth, which is a good
Yes,
thing because they're a
they
dental office. They always are accepting new patients. Just get your appointment made with Dr. Dan Schuster. They'll file your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta dental provider.
They'll file your teeth, and then they'll file your
Yes.
insurance forms.
They will not or cannot file your teeth down to make it look like toothy. I wish I could just have my teeth look like one solid bank across the top and across the bottom.
Veneer.
Yeah, no gaps, no nothing. Be easier to brush.
It would.
Give me a call,
One-
641-673-4845.
Although if you got a cavity and you only had one tooth, what would happen
Oh,
then?
so like
or
the-
if you had to get a tooth pulled and you only had the one tooth,
jeez.
you're in trouble.
Good point.
You're in trouble. So thanks to Brothers Market, thanks to Osky Dental for being big time sponsors.
Big time.
Hey, let's go over to the weather lab. Get
Time for
Are you
that
there?
weather forecast. I am in the lab, and we have been up all night long looking at this forecast.
Okay.
Don't get upset or nervous, people, but today could be a little bit like yesterday.
Oh no.
The Garden Gate bringing you this look at your forecast. Mostly cloudy and 60 today. Breezy conditions, a lot like yesterday. It was a little breezy. Breezy. Tonight, mostly cloudy. Overnight low of 44.
Gradually clearing.
But the low, that's what.
Last night was. I got home from Tuesday night tune-up and it was chilly.
It was chilly. People are outside talking. I wish you'd be quiet. I'm in the middle of a forecast. 20% chance of showers tomorrow. Partly sunny otherwise and 63. Mostly clear and 42 Thursday night. And mostly sunny and 68 on
that.
Friday. Yeah, thank you, weather.
Bravo.
Thank you, Garden Gate, for not just bringing us that beautiful forecast come Friday, but for being who you are. CDD.
In the hizzy. Thanks, Cindy. Garden
Thanks,
Gate
Cindy,
sponsoring our weather. Hey, let's take a peek at our this or that. Just peek at it. Did you peek?
Okay.
Stairs or an escalator?
Well,
By the way, this is sponsored by Stacy Flynn, Legacy Insurance Group, and Welcome Realty.
thank you, Stacy.
Stairs or escalator? This or that?
This is an easy one for me. Stairs, because I'm all about getting healthy.
Oh, okay.
I mean, yeah, escalators if they got them. Escalators scare me on occasion.
Well, they are. They,
You know?
there's a little bit of danger involved.
Right. I watched an episode of Grey's Anatomy one time, and someone got their leg caught in an escalator. That was
Yikes.
bad.
You could do like Buddy the Elf, where you do basically the splits.
Yes. So, yeah, you got to be careful. But, yeah, escalator.
I mean, I'm assuming that my leg won't get caught in an escalator, so
Well.
I'm going with the escalator.
Never can tell.
You never can tell. Question of the day, sponsored by Amy's Salon House and Spa in Sigourney. What's the vacation that you'll never do again?
Never do again?
Where did you go that
Oh,
you'll
my.
never go again?
Boy. Trying to think of a bad vacation.
I mean,
Do you have one off the top of your head, or?
I don't know. I'm not much of a fan of traveling. I'm sorry, I'm boring.
Right.
So, I mean, anywhere in a plane.
Anywhere in a
I've been to
plane.
Vegas twice. I don't really ever need to go again.
Really?
No, I don't care about going to Vegas. I've been to the Dominican Republic on a youth group thing. Nah, don't need to ever do that again. Anywhere with a long flight, I don't need to do.
I don't have a great answer for that.
Okay. So you've had no
I'm sure I have.
bad
I'm sure
vacation
I have,
experiences?
but it's just I can't think of one vacation that was like, ugh, never do that again. Right. Huh. Give it time.
All right.
Something will come to me.
Yep. Let's see. Our tournament cereal, sponsored by Savage Energy, north side of the square, Sigourney. Get in there for something to get you going on this Wednesday morning. Tell them we sent you.
Tell them.
I bet if we yelled loud enough, they'd probably hear us over at Savage Energy.
Want to try it?
Hey! Savage Energy!
Shakes.
SAV. Give me an SAV. AGE. Energy. Go team.
Yeah.
Cheerios against Lucky Charms.
Yes.
Thumbs up for Cheerios, heart for Lucky Charms.
Man.
What do you think? Close voting on this one.
Because the people that like the marshmallows are voting for Lucky Charms because they're gross. And then you got the diehards going for Cheerios. I don't know.
How many teaspoons of sugar do you have to put on your Cheerios to make them edible?
Oh, come on.
That could be the question of the day.
No, that doesn't lower your cholesterol and be healthy.
I want to know, is there anybody out there that actually eats Cheerios just without any sugar on
I guarantee you there are.
How would
Look
you
at the
possibly
comments.
do
They're booming right now. Everybody's like, me. Nobody did. But
what are you going with, Cheerios or Lucky
I'm going to go
Charms?
Cheerios if I had to pick between the two because I do not like cereal marshmallows.
All right.
So I would be the one to take the Cheerios, put some sugar, maybe some strawberries like in the picture, maybe some bananas, some peanut butter, I don't know, hot
Peanut
fudge.
butter?
I'm just thinking of ways to make Cheerios better.
Yeah.
You
I
know?
don't know the last time that I've eaten plain Cheerios. I'd go Lucky Charms, and the voting is just a little bit in favor of Lucky Charms. We could have an upset here, folks. I never in a million years thought that Lucky Charms would have got this far. And now it looks like they could possibly. This is a Final Four matchup, by the way. Winner goes into the finals.
No.
Yeah. So Lucky Charms might be in the championship matchup.
Whoa.
Against a frosted opponent.
Against a frosted opponent.
Either flakes or mini wheats.
Right.
So that's we are getting down to the nitty gritty here, folks. Who's going to be the king of cereals?
Wow.
Cheerios or Lucky Charms? Again, it's right now, Lucky Charms is up by just a few votes. And then we'll have Frosted Flakes and Frosted Mini Wheats going up at 6 p.m. tonight. So
unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
We will see what happens on our voting.
Oh, why did my... Oh, no. Oh, man, all my comments went away.
Oh,
I was going to rattle off a quick couple hellos that people were watching but not commenting yet. I don't even remember who it was. Sorry.
Hey, let's recap last night. We had TNT, and it was done dirt cheap.
Dirt cheap.
At Pizza Ranch in Oskaloosa. We had Tuesday night tune-up. We were talking racing. Look at Safe. He looks like a proud uncle or something.
He does.
Uncle Safe.
Yeah.
By the way, you know how you get more modern vehicles when you get a text message and you have your phone paired with your car.
Sure.
Like you get a message and it'll tell you who has text messaged you, or at least my car does. And I got a text from Safe on my way there last night, and my car was like, text message from Saif.
We haven't called him Saif for a long time.
SAIF.
So that's how
the Saif
computer or the whatever
the technology
distinguished it.
Yes, he is Saif. So Safe Grafke, our host, in the middle there between we had Cale Hemsley and Cole Vanderwall. Cale and Cole. I'm getting all these names.
I never even thought about that.
Yeah. Couple of young guys there.
Good show.
Young drivers. Cole was co-hosting in place of his dad. And then Cale was there as the guest last night. So, Cale did a great job.
Like I told Steve last night, I watched it. because I couldn't be there. And yeah, from one year to the next, Cal Hemsley has matured a lot in the racing scene.
Both of those guys, second-generation racers there,
cool.
too, with Cale and Cole. Yep. So they got that next generation on TNT last night. Now, it was a busy place. I stole this picture from the Pizza Ranch's Facebook page, and this doesn't really do it justice even. I mean, this shows it's pretty busy there at the buffet. But there was a youth group out of Knoxville that was doing a tip night last night. Oh. And the place was packed. Huh. So it was super busy.
Well, and it must have been loud because the dude on the phone, he's got his finger in his other ear because he can't hear.
Breaker 19, I can't hear you.
Right. Man. Well, that's cool.
So that's what was happening last night at the Pizza Ranch. Had a good time there.
Good deal.
Speaking of pizza, some of your friends at the Pizza Ranch, Neil.
Some of my friends.
Yeah. Huh. You're a social guy. You make friends everywhere you go.
Pretty much.
They wrote a note here.
How are you doing this?
And it says, how dare you not come see your friends at the Pizza Ranch?
Okay.
So, yeah, that was from Carson. I think Carson's the guy with the phone to his ear and his finger in his other ear. I think that's Carson.
Again, I think it's because he couldn't hear or his ear has mites. I don't know.
Cleaning the wax out. I don't know.
So they sent a note.
They sent a note saying, "How dare you not come see your friends?"
Wow.
At the Pizza Ranch.
Man. Well, I was very bummed that I couldn't be there. Let me put it that way.
Carson wrote a little bit more, but
oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't say that part. But anyway, they missed you. They missed you at Pizza Ranch.
I missed being there. Believe me.
The manager. Marla, she loves being on Tuesday Night Tune-Up. We always put her on at the beginning of the show.
A little more comfortable with it?
She was threatening to leave before it began.
No.
Of course, now, with Marla being the manager, she says, the minute I walk in, I gotta get going. I've been here since we opened. Well, then she was still there at 8:30 when I left. So it's like, I thought you were leaving. I said that to her multiple times. I thought you were leaving.
She wants to leave when you go walking in there because she doesn't want to have to be on the spot
on the show, yeah.
But
in fact, she was trying to talk other workers.
Really?
I think she's trying to talk Carson, if I have the names right, into being the guy that was talking at the beginning of the show. We always give Pizza Ranch the first several minutes to hype up whatever they got going on. So
well, I'm sure somebody there would do it. There's other people there working, aren't there?
Yeah, I think so. I think there's a few. Huh. Anyway. So, yeah, that was last night.
That'll be darned.
Tonight
I'm sad I missed it.
Yeah, there's always next week.
We'll be back.
Next week, actually, we're doing another young racer, Braden Wood.
Oh, good.
I'm assuming he's going to drag Nathan Wood with him.
You bet.
To the show next week, too. So, be on the lookout for that next week on TNT. Coming up tonight. Is your popcorn ready for tonight, Neil?
Oh, is it Wednesday night?
It is Wednesday. It is the third Wednesday of the month. That means Sigourney City Council meeting.
I am stoked.
6 o'clock. Be there or watch live. I mean, other media outlets aren't in attendance. So, I mean, you might as well sit at home and watch it too, along with, other people that just write their articles off of my work. Did I just say that? I did. I did. And it's not just one. I'm not singling out just one. There's at least two that just sit at home and write their articles without actually going to the meeting.
So they actually watch the video.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean.
Huh. And I always, last time I put, I am the only media in attendance. If you use this for your article, please mention me. Because that's what you're supposed to do.
Sure. Yeah.
If you use another source for your, as your source,
which is also plagiarism.
Credit your source. Credit your source. Yeah. That's all I'm asking. Credit your source.
Yep.
What if I wasn't there? Then we wouldn't have articles in the paper. 7:22. Wonder what'll happen in June when I have all these baseball and softball games to go to, and I probably won't be at a lot of these meetings. We'll see who has an article then. On this date in history, I'm just getting it all out there today.
Yes.
Venting. Makes for a more interesting show.
Just leave it to the venting and not bringing in other places, people. No, let's not go back to this.
On this date in history, Neil.
Yeah.
May 21st, the end of the third week, as we... I don't know why I'm doing that. I say we, and it's just me. 1881, the American Red Cross was launched by somebody named Clara Barton.
Huh.
Clara nursed... Oh, it's a funny line that my people put in. She nursed that organization to quite a success story. On this date in 1908, the very first horror film premiered in Chicago.
What is it? I must know.
I'm going to take a drink of my
great
Gatorade Zero. Think about it. What is the horror movie? The very first horror film.
1908. The Thing.
Nope. Friday the 13th. No.
I was going to say, what?
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Right.
No. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Oh, I should have been able to figure that one out.
And I kind of, in my brain, I kind of can see some of those scenes where
clips?
it was kind of creepy.
Oh, I'm sure back then it was.
I don't think I've actually seen the movie itself, but, you see some highlights every once in a while.
Right.
So, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, the first horror film, 1908.
Huh.
On this date, 1927. You kind of have to do this in a old-timey news voice.
Oh, good.
1927, Charles Lindbergh landed his Spirit of St. Louis near Paris, France, completing the first solo airplane flight across the Atlantic. Back to you in the studio, Neil.
Well, thank you. That's how it would have sounded back then.
1927, Charles Lindbergh landing the Spirit of St. Louis in France. There's a place in France...
Oh, yeah?
Where Charles Lindbergh wears no pants. Oh. On this date in 1956, the U.S. detonated the very first airborne hydrogen bomb.
Yes.
They did it over a place called Bikini Atoll in the Pacific. They weren't very Pacific over the Pacific. A place called Bikini. It's Atoll. How do you say that?
I'd say atoll.
Atoll? Yeah. Anyway, very first airborne hydrogen bomb. What is that? Did they blow it up in the air? Or did they blow up Bikini Atoll?
Well,
I don't know.
What's funny about this is so they dropped this, they dropped this bomb
like
on
it's
this.
hot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. On Bikini Atoll. And then we've got this cartoon out years and years later about a city under the water, Bikini Bottom. Isn't that sort of...
Is that real?
I don't know. It makes you wonder, did the writers take that and say, they sunk this island and community? Bikini Atoll.
Yeah.
I'm going
Don't
down
be
the rabbit hole.
Atoll. Right. Today on the National Day calendar, I got about 4 or 5 here. Maybe.
Oh, yeah. Let me jump in here with you when you're through. Yeah.
Today is National Memo Day.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get the memo?
Nope. But
that it's National Memo Day.
I got a few things that I'm keeping notes of right now.
I always put my weather information on a Post-it note, and then I send it into the National Weather Service. Our 24-hour high and low, by the way, 73 and 52. 0.06 in the rain gauge.
Oh, true. I was wanting to mention that earlier during the forecast. 6/10. So
I always like to say
I thought yesterday would be more.
0.0.
You do. 0.06.
I like to be exact.
What?
0.06 in the rain gauge this morning.
Farmers just want to hear you say 6/10.
Well, National Memo Day.
Yeah.
National Strawberries and Cream Day.
I love
Yummy.
me some strawberries and cream.
Yummy, yummy. It's National Wait Staff Day.
Uh-huh.
Make sure you leave lots of big tips. And if you need the Knoxville Youth Group to help
Right.
on this National Wait Staff Day, they got a bunch of good kids. As we mentioned, they were at Pizza Ranch last night, and we were set up in kind of one of the conference rooms to the side there, and they were coming in there like every 30 seconds.
And Steve
Can
was...
we help you? Can I take that plate? No, I'm still eating. Go away. No, I'm kidding. They were really good, though. So it's National Wait Staff Day. It's also, makes sense, it's National American Red Cross Founders Day, because you know why?
Why?
The American Red Cross was founded today.
Yeah, that's right.
They found it today.
I have National Juice Slush Day. Whatever.
Sounds juicy
It does.
and slushy.
And slushy. What else was there? National Employee Health and Fitness Day. I'm not partaking in that.
No? We skipped that one.
Yes, we do. What? Rapture Party Day.
Yeah, it's the end of
Yes.
the world as
So
you
see,
know it.
the one website said End of the World Day. This is called Rapture Party Day.
Well, now we're getting a little bit more specific.
Yeah. Instead of being fearful on this day, enjoy it as much as you can, because
hear
it
the
could
trump-
be your last.
Do you hear the trumpet off in the distance?
Right? So yeah, wow.
So if we are in the midst of this show,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden our clothes are the only thing here, and
Right.
we're floating.
I don't know. I don't think you float. I think it's just
Bam.
your clothes just. People,
Be pretty cool.
some people right now are thinking, what are they talking about? Well, guess what? Read your Bible. Get some Jesus in you, boys. Come on.
The rapture, man.
Come on.
Woo! Ain't no party like a rapture party.
We should have planned this and had a huge party.
If anything could make people realize that, whoops, I missed the boat on that one.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be watching a live
Yep.
video like this, and then all of a sudden we just disappear.
Yep.
Anyway, you have any other days?
No, that was it for my days.
All right. Do you think we got anybody saved today?
But hey, if that was our one attempt, we tried.
All right. Well, it's 7:30. Straight up 7:30.
Straight up.
Now tell me.
Do you really want love to last forever? Oh. Remember caught in a hit and run.
All right. Let's take a break. Let's hear from some of our sponsors. More after this.
Keokuk County Medical Clinic is your one-stop shop for healthcare. Our behavioral health providers offer a wide range of services to help you reach your goals. We have multiple family practice providers who see patients of all ages for acute and chronic care. Through a partnership with Bloom Pediatrics of Ottumwa, McKenna Bond, ARNP is here on Wednesday and Friday mornings to give your child the special care they need. Libby Dasso, PAC, is here for all your rheumatology needs. Jack's Corner Drug is located just down the hall for your convenience.
Schedule your next dental appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster at Osky Dental, 641-673-4845. They're accepting new patients. Osky Dental will file all of your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta dental provider. And Osky Dental is located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. That's Osky Dental, 641-673-4845. We make smiles happen at Osky Dental. Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa. It's more than a drugstore. They offer framing, merchandise like collectibles, a gift shop, crafts, college gear, and more. Plus cards, candles, and a whole lot more. Mahaska Drug is open late and on the weekends to fit your lifestyle. For more than just a drugstore, call 641-673-3439 or stop by Mahaska Drug at 205 North E Street in Oskaloosa. Mahaska Drug. It's more than a drugstore. Neil,
Hey man, what's up?
you want to do some radio?
Radio? I haven't been on the radio for a long time. But yeah, that'd be cool.
Cool.
Skunk River Radio. Let's get skunky.
So June 9th, 2025. We see that screen, that date on the screen.
I saw
there,
that.
Neil.
For a second, I thought somebody was talking to me.
You know, if I could get us up on the screen, that would be helpful.
Please, and thank you. Did
That
you get us up?
troubles
Okay.
Sometimes. So anyway, that's
right.
Do we want to talk about Skunk River Radio?
I've heard about it, but that's about all I've heard is just
Do we
rumors.
want to give
I don't know.
our morning viewers any
No.
sort of...
No.
I mean, it's going to be all... the type of music, it's going to be all... You know, like
one genre?
symphony orchestra stuff.
I always thought it'd be cool to do... why can't I think of the classical music? There's still
music.
one station out there to this day. It's nothing but classical.
Wow.
And I don't mind classical music.
Wonder what the listenership is like.
I don't know. I do know that the DJ has to say things slow and with no emotion.
Oh, very serious.
Because here's the next song.
That was some
And
Beethoven.
not song, the next.
Are you talking like Beethoven type
Yes.
stuff? All right.
Yeah. Bach.
Sebastian?
That's what we're, Sebastian, yeah. That's what I heard Skunk River Radio is. A whole bunch of Beethoven.
Yeah. It's the Beethoven 8 o'clock hour.
Bang your heads
3
to Bach.
It's 3 a.m.
Right.
It's the greatest hits of... I don't know anybody other than Beethoven and Bach.
Oh, wait, whoa, Amber. What do you... Oh, now you're going to start playing with fire, honey.
Bible and Left Behind?
Not sure that was the Bible or the Left Behind series. Well, let's dive into this. The Left Behind series became...
Don't watch those Left Behind movies. They're horrible.
Well, now especially because they're
Kirk
that
Cameron.
old. I like Kirk Cameron.
I like Kirk. Kirk's a good guy, but those movies were horrible.
They were very
cheesy.
Well, and cheap.
We're just now finally getting to the point where Christian movies are at least watchable.
Right. But yes, that was based on I don't.
I mean, there's a lot. All right, I'll be totally real here.
Okay.
There are a lot of pastors out there that actually don't really think the rapture is a thing.
Oh.
So, yeah. So, I mean, Amber has, we'll let Amber can have an opinion.
I see how you're,
So,
you're sucking up to Amber today.
I'm not
yesterday
sucking
you made her mad.
Columbus came over. It was going to happen regardless.
Oh, gosh. Poor Columbus. Where were
As
we?
is the rapture.
Oh, boy.
No, you can have, anyway. I'm not going to get into theology and biblical stuff. But
well, neither one of us are quite
say,
educated enough to do it properly.
If you do a Google search and asking, like, how many pastors believe in the rapture, probably more than you realize. Yeah, anyway. 7:36 on your morning, just another morning show sponsored by Brothers Market, and we're at the Osky Dental Studios, high above Sigourney, right above Barnwired on the south side of the square in Sigourney. We're live, we're local.
Proud and...
Darn proud.
In charge and...
Darn proud.
Yeah.
To get the friction on. Let's go to some things you need to know. Have you read the Left Behind books? Have you
Well, no, dude, I don't read.
So your beliefs
I don't know how to do the words.
So now I'm going right back into it.
Yeah, you are. Yes, I just saw the movie.
So
I had the books. I had every one of them.
I do too.
But again,
love them. Really good books.
It takes a lot for me to stay in a book of any kind. I'm not a good reader.
Great
and
book.
I shouldn't say it like that. I can read. Please don't take that the wrong way.
I like picture books.
Right. I can read. My mind, when I start reading it puts me to sleep.
Okay.
So I don't do a lot of reading of the books. a magazine article is about long enough for me.
You don't have an attention span.
What?
Were you ever diagnosed with any,
No. I'm sure back in the day if they did...
You'd be drugged up on things.
Oh, I'd have had Ritalin in me so much. Fire!
Things you need to know.
Yes.
George Wendt. Is he where somebody knows his name now? Where did George Wendt go?
You don't know.
Up or down?
You don't know.
I don't know.
Norm!
Yeah. Norm. Welcome. Or was it Norman?
No, it was probably more like Norm. We've
or
been
was
waiting.
It George? Because that was his name.
George.
George Wendt. George went to the afterlife. George is dead. Best known for playing Norm Peterson on the long-running sitcom Cheers. Norm.
That was his last name on Cheers?
Norm Peterson.
Boy, I don't remember his last name ever being said.
He was 76, died Tuesday morning. So, yeah. Had a lot of good stuff on Cheers, and he was on those Saturday Night Live skits, right?
Yeah.
The Bears.
Yep, he was pretty good in those.
What else?
I don't know.
I'm sure he did other things, but that's
nothing
all,
memorable.
Yeah, that's
not as memorable as Cheers. Put it that way.
67-year-old Scott Adams, cartoonist for the Dilbert comic strip. Have you heard about this guy?
Dilbert. I forgot about that. No, I have not.
It's kind of bad news. Announced on Monday that he has prostate cancer.
Good grief.
He says, in his words, I have the same cancer that Joe Biden has. I also have prostate cancer that is also spread to my bones. Eesh. I expect to be checking out from this domain sometime this summer.
So here's the thing, and not to try to go on different paths, but yeah, losing my dad less than a year ago to prostate cancer. They claimed, for so many years, it was one of the easiest ones to combat of the cancers. And it just seems like now so many are getting it, and it's like it's found too late.
Yeah.
It's like by the time it's found and it's too far gone. So I don't know. I don't know what we need to do, Steve. Get it out to the people to be checked more often. I don't know.
Colonoscopies.
I guess.
You and I have both had colonoscopies
Yep.
here. When was mine? Was that like a year and a half ago?
Yeah, mine was like within the last year. I don't remember it, but I'm sure I enjoyed it.
I remembered mine afterwards because my stomach was killing me. Maybe I'm still having the effects of that.
That's
I don't
right.
know.
Oh, yeah, a year and a half later.
A year and a half later, colonoscopy side effects. Trauma. Yeah. It's not PTSD.
Right? Oh.
PTSD colonoscopy. Lots of cancer stuff today.
What?
90. All right, there's a show named 90 Day Fiancé.
Okay.
I've never seen it. Never even heard of it.
Nope.
Ben Rathbun is a guy that's been on 90 Day Fiancé. He has died after a battle with stomach cancer. He was just 55.
Good grief.
So Ben Rathbun. Some lighter stuff here. Jason Kelsey says that he has lost 25 pounds since retiring from the NFL. Now, Jason Kelsey, big dude, big lineman. So, yeah. I mean, that's the thing. It's like those guys are packing on so much weight as NFL linemen that, they get out of their NFL careers and then they're just huge guys. All of them could probably
wasn't he the
lose
one that
50 pounds.
Right. Wasn't he the one that had a weird pregame ritual of what he ate? Like it was something, I don't remember what it was, but it wasn't healthy.
Okay.
But it was, I wanted to say a box of Pop-Tarts. That wasn't it. But something along those lines. It was not healthy at all. So if he's not eating that anymore, that would help. Box of Pop-Tarts every game.
Yeah. Other stuff, things you need to know. Conan O'Brien will be playing a new character in the 5th Toy Story film. And his character will be called Smarty Pants.
Smarty Pants. Ooh.
I mean, once you get to the 5th movie in a film series, people, years from now, they're never going to remember Toy Story 5. It's all about the first one or two.
Right.
After that, who cares?
Yeah.
So anyway, Conan O'Brien, Smarty Pants. Look for that in the upcoming Toy Story. Bill Belichick. We've talked about him and his young girlfriend for quite a bit.
Yep.
Rumors are circulating that Bill, who is 73, and his girlfriend Jordan, who is 24, are now engaged.
What?
So, Bill.
50? What?
Basic 49 years difference. He was 49 years old when she was born.
Oh my gosh! So me right now.
Yeah, your wife, your future wife,
is just being born.
Yeah.
Wow. Get ready. I'll be waiting. That's awful. That is so. Wow. That's disgusting.
How would you like to be her dad, who probably isn't as old as Bill?
Right.
And her dad's probably like, "Oh, cool. You're engaged to
I
like
don't
an
even care
NFL legend."
How old you are? It's just the fact that you are you. That's messed up.
Let's go to the movies. 38 years after the very first Lethal Weapon, both Danny Glover and Mel Gibson going to be reuniting again for a fifth movie in the franchise. It's like, why? Why are we doing this? Mel is now 69 years old. Danny Glover is 78.
Oof.
So Lethal Weapon 5.
So it should be a very action-packed movie.
I'm like,
Wow, yeah, come on.
Wonder if that'll be like an actual theater movie or just
a
worthless
straight to
streaming movie. Straight to VHS.
Right? That's how old we are.
Yeah. Katy Perry evidently no longer needed in Las Vegas after her 3-year residency at Resorts World. They're saying that apparently bombed. Actually lost the luxury hotel and casino money by having Katy Perry there. So
that surprises me. I mean, I would guess that she still has a pretty big fan base, but
I would think so. Huh. Yeah. We talk about people sticking around for too long. Johnny Mathis.
Oh, is the singer?
He turns 90 in September.
Oh, I didn't know he was still alive.
Didn't know that either. All I know Johnny Mathis from is like some Christmas songs.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, Johnny performed on stage for the final time in Inglewood, New Jersey on Sunday night, leaving the stage due to age and increasing memory issues. I mean, you're 90 years old.
Do you feel the need to still perform?
Yeah.
At 90? I mean...
Getting one last payday for his family, maybe?
Maybe?
I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Tom Cruise... Speaking of people sticking around forever, he says he plans to continue making movies until he is, quote, in his hundreds.
In his hundreds.
In his hundreds. Mission Impossible.
Makes you wonder.
422.
Right. It makes you wonder, is Tom Cruise real?
Is he an alien?
Yeah. Is he already 300 years old and we don't know it?
Could be. Could be. Sculpture of Jim Morrison, which went missing from his gravesite in Paris all the way back in 1988.
Oh, my.
This sculpture has actually been found. Now, no one has any idea who originally stole it. But again, the sculpture has been found. It's been missing since 1988.
Some crazed fan and probably had it in their basement.
Yeah, or in their attic, or showed up at like a Goodwill store or something. I was saying how the other night I randomly watched the season finale of American Idol.
Oh, yeah.
I just stumbled upon it. Nothing else was on TV. Jamal Roberts beat the other kid that was like a cowboy. Jamal Roberts is a Mississippi PE teacher. Latest American Idol, 27-year-old became the first black man to earn the title since Ruben Studdard back in 2003.
Wow.
And he also had just become a dad 9 days ago to his third child. So, yeah, I think this guy's got a pretty good story. He's somebody you can root for. So, Jamal Roberts.
I hope he does better than Ruben Studdard.
Well,
Did he do anything? I just
he had some Christian
I vaguely
songs.
remember names of these idols, and they're never...
He was the big black dude.
Okay.
Yeah. He had some...
African-American.
Yeah, some Christian hits, maybe, but that was about it. Yeah, I mean, so many of the... Carrie Underwood.
Right.
Scotty McCreery and Lauren Elena were both in the same season. They finished 1 and 2. I don't even know who won, actually.
I don't know either.
They both had successful country careers.
So who was the very first one? Was that Carrie Underwood?
Carrie.
Okay.
Or no, Kelly
Was it Kelly Clarkson? I
I
don't remember. It's been a long time, so I'm trying to remember who was on which show and first.
Yeah.
And,
Well, I know Carrie Underwood the other night. I think it was like their 20th anniversary.
Wow.
So can you believe that she's been around for 20 years?
Man, we're getting old.
We are getting old.
This stinks.
Let's go to Sprite. Do you like Sprite?
Yeah, on occasion, especially if I'm under the weather.
Yeah, Sprite or 7-Up. Sprite kind of leaves a weird aftertaste for me.
7-Up is gross.
7-Up is gross. I mean, they're both just kind of flavorless.
Yeah. They're great when you add it to, like, sherbet.
Yeah.
That was the old classic birthday party punch.
Ain't no party like a sherbet party. How about sherbet?
Sherbet. Oh, yeah, it's not sherbet, is it?
I don't know.
Sherbet.
I'm asking.
Sherbet.
I like cherry 7-Up.
I do
Cherry
like
7-Up
cherry
is
7-Up.
good. Yeah.
And you and Stacy turned me onto that. Oh my, that'd been longer ago than I think now too.
Yeah.
Been a long time ago.
I had some. They have like a Shirley Temple 7-Up.
Yeah, did you ever try it?
I did the other day, actually.
Not very
when
good.
when my tummy was kind of being tummy-ish. When I was having colonoscopy PTSD, right. I was sipping on some Shirley Temple 7-Up that we just randomly had in the house. Anyway, there's a new flavor of Sprite. What?
Some people are just too scared to comment in the comments, so they have to text me. And wow. Steve's like, this will be funny after the show.
New flavor of Sprite hitting stores, Sprite Tea. It's available in regular and zero sugar, which is, diet for those that don't want to be offended by it being called a diet pop.
Tea Sprite?
Sprite Tea is what it's called. No thanks.
Well, I'm just trying to think. I've Sprite and like Kool-Aid, Sprite and this. I mean, it just gives it a little extra something, but I've never thought to put Sprite in my tea.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Ace Hardware.
Ace
is the place. Hardware store. Ace Hardware teaming up with the Veterans of Foreign Wars, the VFW, will give away 1 million American flags at participating locations across the country this Saturday between 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. So, where is the nearest Ace? Is there one in Ottumwa? Maybe? I don't know.
I really don't know. Hang on.
So, Ace Hardware teaming up with VFW. If you want an American flag, sounds like I'm assuming these are like full-sized American flags.
I would hope.
Regular size. You get there and they're just little.
Well, that's just it. I mean, come on.
Handheld
That would be
ones.
awful.
Amber was on it. She says Kelly Clarkson was the first American Idol winner.
Of course.
So, yeah, you look.
Ricky Utterback is in the comments today.
Yeah.
Not only telling us to get ready, the rapture will happen, but he's watching. Good morning. Good morning to you,
You know
Rick.
Ricky?
Yeah.
All right.
That's awesome. Glad you're with us.
You still looking up Ace?
Yeah, Williamsburg might be the closest.
Okay.
Ace Hardware in Williamsburg.
Okay.
So,
well, we just gave them a plug.
Yeah, there you go.
I expect a check in the mail.
Right.
Let's go to Houston. Houston's Demery Ardell Wilson is suing Whataburger after he got an allergic reaction due to onions being present on his burger after he requested no onions. He says something between $250,000 and $1 million will help make it all go away. Man, I should try that. I don't like onions. I should do that at Barnwired.
There are two. You're right. How many times have I said no green beans?
I don't want onions on my barbecue burger.
Is that just the society we're in now? I mean,
Pay me and I'll go away.
It's a simple mistake, you know? I mean, really. Oh,
I mean, maybe this guy legitimately has some sort of allergic reaction.
Right,
to
but I mean, you would
onions or
think he would even go so far as to just peek under the bun.
Yeah.
Be like, hey.
Well, I mean, maybe there's just like some onion juice. I don't know. Oh. Ding. Other stuff going on. American biotech firm Regeneron.
Regeneron sounds cool.
am Regeneron.
Right? I like it.
This is a company. Regeneron is buying genetic testing company 23andMe out of bankruptcy.
Oh.
You know, because we were talking about them here a while back. 23andMe going bankrupt. Now this new place, Regeneron, is buying them out. And that's for a reported price of $256 million. So look for 23andMe to make a comeback, yo. Got something funny going on over there? Just more comments.
I'm trying to
off
keep
the
up
record.
with them, trying to keep up here. I don't think sometimes people understand the stress that goes along with this job.
It's hard. It's hard being us.
I'm trying to
shows.
stay on top of things for you. And, you know, like good comments to look up and people comment and junk over here.
Texts. Cheez-It. We talked about weird combinations like Sprite and tea.
Mm-hmm.
Cheez-It, the cracker people, coming out with their own line of frozen pizzas.
Oh, I...
Could be good.
Oh, you think like the
wonder
crust will be...
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say.
Oh.
Cheez-It crust?
That could be really good. Oh.
That could be dangerous.
I just thought of something else. Why not use Cheez-Its with like breading tenderloins or something?
Okay.
What do you think?
Now, if you ate enough of these Cheez-It frozen pizzas, you might get up to 600 pounds, which leads me into this next story.
Well done.
My 600-pound life star, LaTanya Patain, I think that's her name, has died at the age of 40. You know why? Because she was 600 pounds. Spoiler. You can't weigh 600 pounds and expect to live very long.
So it wasn't the herpes that got her. It was the 600 pounds.
Yeah, it was a combination. She didn't even know she had the herpes. It was like, jeez. Wow. She appeared on the TLC show in season 11, an episode that first aired back in 2023. So R.I.P. to LaTanya.
Yeah.
And then finally today, and some things you need to know, Snoopy presents a summer musical. It's the first new Peanuts musical special in 35 years.
Well, yeah, I didn't know they were still thinking of making those. But
it comes out on Apple TV July 18th, and marks the 75th anniversary of Peanuts. So, a summer musical. Snoopy presents a summer musical. If you like the, it doesn't have the same feel as the old original.
Well, plus we're not
Peanuts
as young
specials.
But good grief,
Charlie Brown.
What was the one that had a dust cloud following him everywhere?
Yeah, Pigpen.
Pigpen.
And we can't have that anymore. You know, you can't make fun of people that are,
what?
Don't shower enough.
What?
I don't know. I don't know if Pigpen's. I doubt he's still a thing. He probably got cleaned up.
Oh, how has Snoopy not died yet? What? That was rude.
Let's go to the impossible. Today's impossible.
They claim it's impossible, but I have broken at least once.
Study says having a what is the most important factor to having a fulfilled life.
Wait, what?
A study says having a what is the most important factor to having a fulfilled life.
Okay.
Think about that. Let's go to the comments.
Having a what?
And we're just talking about comments, Neil, that are on the comments.
I know.
We're not acknowledging those non-commenters. We've got Amber. Amber was first this morning. Way to go, Amber.
Wow.
You beat out Bubby, I mean, where the heck's Dan? Oh, Dan got in there. We had Amber, Carson, Sandy, Cindy, Patrick, Dan, Nancy, Laura Lee, Dixie, Sherry, Peg, Anthony, Laura Lee, Dennis. Whoa, Dennis,
what?
Dennis Cockram and the Trailer Park something.
Country band.
Okay.
Do you know them?
I don't.
Well, thanks for
tuning in from the trailer park.
Yeah. Oh, Amber was having a little bit of a stroke there at one point. Not so I think it's an old movie.
It is.
But it was just more fun this way.
Yeah. Amber, Stacy, Pat, Rosemary, Ricky, Amber, Eloise, and Jackie. So good morning to everybody. All right. Study says having what is the most important factor to having a fulfilled life? All right. I'll give you another.
What?
I'll give you a little bit of a spoiler.
Okay.
It's something that you like. Having something that you like. What is it that you like? Is the most important factor to having a fulfilled life. You're looking at me like.
Well, what?
Big butts, and I cannot lie.
No, I'm not no.
It's having a job you like.
Oh, a job you like is.
Yeah.
Oh, I really
the
thought
most
that was
important factor to having a fulfilled life. So.
Oh. Huh.
Here we are. We're living our fulfilled
I figured
lives.
it had something to do with
other things,
girls, or I don't know.
Nope. No girls. No girls in this one, Neil. Hey, let's hear from some of our sponsors.
I think we should.
Let's hear from some of our sponsors. We'll be back with more Just Another Morning Show after this.
Hi, Clint.
Hey. Hey, Clint, the new lot looks great.
Hey, Clint. Hey. How you doing, Clint?
At Helmuth Ford, our friendly atmosphere is not a surprise. It shows your family.
Hey, Dad. Frank's bringing in his Ford F-150 to get his engine checked out.
Did you tell him that we're home with a lifetime powertrain warranty on new and used vehicles?
Yeah, told him we'd take care of everything.
Great. Come on down to Helmuth Ford and see for yourself.
Why choose Lifetime Dental? The legacy and experience of 30 years. Cutting-edge technology. Advanced education in pediatrics. Orthodontics. And restorative dentistry. A one-of-a-kind experience for the whole family. But most of all, we're compassionate doctors who are here to listen to your concerns and use our expertise to help. For all things dental, think Lifetime Dental.
Stam Garden Center. Transform your indoor and outdoor space with our stunning selection. Visit us today, open 9 to 6, Monday through Saturday, located at 2421 Highway 92, Oskaloosa.
Looking for more than just a job? Find a career where you make a difference right in your community.
What I appreciate about First Resources is our dedication to innovation, always looking for ways to expand programming and offer greater opportunities for our staff and everyone involved.
First Resources staff are amazing. They're committed and they are motivated and they are fierce advocates to help clients meet their goals.
If you're ready to join a team committed to making a difference, apply online and join us at First Resources.
Build it together. Build it with Valley Lumber.
Are you building a new house or maybe wanting to do a remodel? Come check out our showroom at Valley Lumber and Hardware's Eddyville location. Cook kitchen cabinets, masonite interior doors, and more. Not sure what you want? Let us help with the design and layout of your new kitchen or remodel. At Valley Lumber and Hardware, we can help with any room in the house, from lumber for building to shower enclosures, paint, and more. Choose Valley Lumber and Hardware with locations in Eddyville and Albia.
Hey, we're back on. We're back on. Hello. What is going on here? Brothers Market in Sigourney is our headline sponsor, and we are coming to you live from the Osky Dental Studios. Again, we are live and local here in downtown Sigourney, Iowa. Welcome into Just Another Morning Show, hour number 2.
Hour 2.
We got through a whole hour. What?
Yeah, I like it when you say it that way. Hour number 2.
Hour number 2.
Here, get ready because hour 2 is the power hour.
The power hour.
We lay it all out there.
Neil, get your running shoes on. Get over there to the weather
Wait,
lab.
man, see how much fun this is. I'm running. Forecast brought to you by the Garden Gate in Sigourney. Everything you need from fresh floral arrangements, home decor, sympathy gifts, so much for everyone, and so much more that you don't even know. Mostly cloudy skies today, 60 and breezy. Mostly cloudy tonight, becoming clear eventually. Overnight low of 44. 20% chance of rain tomorrow morning, it looks like. Partly sunny the rest of the day in 63. Mostly clear, 42 tomorrow night. Mostly sunny, and a high of 68 on Friday.
Friday's looking good.
Yeah, it is. I'm telling you, Friday we should do something like have squeaky brakes fixed out there, person. You just ruined my forecast.
Like what? What should we do on
I don't
Friday?
know. Iowa Music Showcase.
Yeah, we should.
Something like that.
There we go. Hey, our weather's sponsored by the Garden Gate. Thanks, Cindy.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
CDD.
What is this? The community calendar. That's what.
What is this? What?
Enchanted Events sponsors our community calendar. You know, Neil.
No, I don't.
If you go south out of Sigourney, just I don't know, couple 2 or 3 miles.
Probably about 2, I'm gonna guess, on 149.
On the right-hand side, you get out there a little ways, and up on the hill is Enchanted Events, and you can hold your next event at Enchanted Events. Like, if you want to get married, if you have a graduation coming up, reunion, whatever you got, they can seat up to 500 guests. They got it going on. Contact Mel and Chelsea at Enchanted Events. So on the community calendar, let's see here, the Lions Club Memorial Day program coming up on Monday. This is at the Watch Your Opera House with the Keokuk County Freedom Rock. It's on Monday at 10 a.m. The Keswick American Legion providing military honors at the Freedom Rock, following the Memorial Day program. So, and then they'll have military honors presented at the following cemeteries in the order following the program. So, they'll be busy.
I guess
during that midday on Monday. What's the weather on Monday? I got to look at the forecast on Monday real quick. Memorial Day, there's a slight chance of some showers, otherwise partly sunny and 65. So
that's not so bad.
We'll see. So fingers crossed we'll have really nice weather on Monday for Memorial Day for all those outside programs. Let's see here. Also coming up tomorrow, you might want to take advantage of this, Community Service Day in Sigourney. And this is being put on by the Senior High School in Sigourney. With a Community Service Day tomorrow, if you're in need of any jobs to be completed around your business, house, or yard, contact the high school. And the kids will come and do the job for you.
Think they'd come up here and dust?
I have said many a time, Neil.
I know. I
don't dust. If you want to dust it up here, you dust.
I want to. I just keep forgetting.
Or maybe the kids will come up and dust on Thursday. They can, while we're doing the show, like they could come up and just like be dusting.
That could almost be
vacuuming.
fun. That could almost be fun.
Yeah. So give. I would assume that's the high school's number. 622-2010.
I believe it is.
Students are willing to rake, mow, paint, clean, etc.
Oh.
I'm assuming dusting is also part
now
of it.
I want to. Wow.
And then also coming up this summer on Friday, July 4th, Sigourney, Iowa. Tractor pull.
Tractor.
Keokuk County Expo, 4th of July celebration. The ECI Pullers Association, powered by Champion Seed. Put that on your calendars. It's the annual tractor pull at the Expo.
That is huge every year.
Yeah. Followed, of course, by the fireworks.
Yep.
When it gets dark. So, yeah, lots of stuff happening on our community calendar, sponsored by Enchanted Events. Let's jump into our birthdays. Come on now.
Come on now.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. God bless you.
What is happening? And I'm not talking about the chicken. Once in a while, it's fun to have Steve do the hometown birthdays, don't you guys think?
Are there words on there?
Wow. Let me, first off,
Hometown
Real Estate bringing you, as always, the birthdays. Nikki Leathers, broker, owner, and realtor. Give her a call, 641-295-4142, or even just email her, you know. Some people like that still, nikkileathers@gmail.com. So hometown birthdays.
I'll do them.
Well, when I need you.
All right.
Well, no, just go ahead. Is it yeah.
Eliana Popejoy.
Eliana, okay.
I'm assuming that's Eliana.
Okay.
If you know Corey Popejoy,
right.
That's his daughter.
Okay.
So happy birthday to Eliana. We've got Calum Rash.
Okay.
I think that's how you say that. Calum?
So if you don't know, you're just
Calum
saying,
Colum?
I think that's how. Well, I could have done this. Watch. Okay.
Zach?
Let me do that one real quick.
Okay.
Because I'm just going to use your line. Zach's. I think that's how you say it. Is that how you say it?
No, I don't think that's how you say that. Zach Svoboda. My Svoboda.
Wow.
Dun, 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 dun.
Now, please explain who that is.
Well,
because
he goes by a different stage name.
Okay.
You have never met this guy.
Okay.
But he is kind of a Christian country-ish performer.
Okay.
His stage name is Zachary Freedom.
Oh. Wow.
I need to get him back on. He is a great singer.
Huh.
But yeah, Zach Svoboda. Dun, 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 dun.
Wow. Yeah, I would have never got that name.
Yeah.
And then also Travis McCammett.
McCammett.
Yeah, McCammett.
It's like the N's not there.
Right.
But McCammett.
Travis
His birthday.
McCammett.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Travis.
Let's look how hard the celebrity side is. Never even got to that side yet. Ronald Isley of the Isley Brothers. He's 84. I cannot think of anything that they sang. I'm sure
they sang that one song, and
it was good. Well, happy birthday to him then. Al Franken, from Saturday Night Live. He's a comedian and actor. He was very good at what?
Yeah, he's in politics.
And he's that's right.
Yeah,
I forgot about that. He got out of the funny stuff and went into the even funnier stuff.
Became a jerk.
Yeah. 74. Mr. T is 73.
I pity the fool.
Oh, and what's too bad is kids nowadays don't even know who Mr. T is.
Friggin' awesome.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that Mother's Day song that he sings?
I almost posted it last week.
I love that
I
song.
almost posted it
My
because
mother
yeah.
is like no other.
It's horrible, but it's so funny.
Yeah.
And I almost posted that. All right.
Mr. T.
Mr. T. I pity the fool. That's right. Dave, what? Wanstedt. He's football, 73.
He is football.
Is he just football?
He's got a mustache. He's cool.
Is he? Because I never heard of him.
He's a pretty successful coach.
Okay. Oh, he was a coach.
Yeah.
Oh,
gotcha.
gotcha.
He probably played too, I'm assuming.
Oh, all right. Judge Reinhold, 68.
You know what movie he was famous from?
Well, he's been in more than one, but...
Fast Time at Ridgemont High.
Oh, yes.
He had that one special scene. We can't really talk about it, but he had that one scene.
Yeah, if you know, you know. Wow. I just wish we had real-time vision for like paid studio presentations. Yeah. You had to pay to see it. And Eric Nyes, 54, TV host, actor, MTV Real World, probably other stuff. Just ran out of room.
Probably a little. Maybe you were a little bit too young. Did you ever see the very first season of Real World on MTV?
No, I never watched any of the Real Worlds.
So Eric was he was the cute athletic guy on the first season of Real World.
And it wasn't that I was young, Steve. It was the fact that I was probably still living in the country with my 3 to 4. Yeah. Well, by that point, 4 channels because we had Fox.
Yeah. So you could watch The Simpsons.
Yeah, I never got into the MTV. Just when
the
I went to
MTV
until I went to my friend's house. The herpes.
Once you got the MTV, then you got the herpes.
Well, that's just the way it was. So happy birthday to everyone.
Yeah.
Hometown Real Estate bringing you those birthdays.
Hey, coming up this week here on Steve Shetler Media, that cool logo will be showing up at the Iowa Music Showcase. And it might bring its person with him.
It might bring the person with him.
Robbie Michael Country.
It's like old school going back years and years ago to the family crest.
Yeah.
Is what it reminds me of.
It's a shield.
Yeah, it's very cool.
He is fighting off the enemy.
Fighting off the enemy.
Robbie Michael coming He'll sing some original songs, do a live interview. If you want to be there in person, you can.
Okay.
You're more than invited. It's going to be a beautiful
More than
day.
invited.
I got the hiccups all of a sudden.
That's okay.
So Robbie Michael going to be live at Barnwired. Be there in person. Watch it live. Watch the show. Partake in the fun, the food, and the drinks at Barnwired.
Friday's special looks great.
What is the special?
Something about caviate.
Oh, har. So that's going on there. You can also, of course, watch it live or after the fact on Facebook, YouTube with the video, or listen to it. That's the thing. If you don't have time to watch some of these videos, like this morning show. I mean, if you don't have time to watch, if you're watching right now and you're like, oh, I can't sit here. I got to go do something. Well, you can put us on podcast form in your car and listen to us wherever you go.
Right.
Take us with you. Put us in your pocket.
Oh.
Little Steve and little Neil in your pocket.
It's about right.
Pocket.
Iowa
Music Showcase, Friday at Barnwired. And then Saturday morning, of course, sports section at Barnwired. I need to get going. I need to book some guests on this.
Uh-oh.
So, sports section at Barnwired on Saturday, 8 a.m. Tune in. Jenny Hobbs is your host. It's her last Saturday hosting for this year. So tune in. Last Saturday, we had tears. Maybe we'll have more farewell tears from Jenny for Saturday.
Well, that's not.
It's okay.
Now I'm going to tear up.
Did we get through everything? I think we got through most everything that we needed other than us. Should we get to some weird news?
Yeah, might as well.
That is weird.
In some weird. Here's the headline. A woman adopts a cat to help with anxiety.
Uh-huh. I get
She
that.
gets anxious with the cat instead. Michelle Lamb thought adopting a cat would calm her nerves. What she didn't expect was getting a feline, with anxiety issues of her own. So the cat has anxiety. Michelle was going through a rough breakup and looking for comfort when she spotted Suki online. Or maybe it's Sucky. I'm not sure. S-U-K-I.
If anybody was to have a cat named Sucky, it would be you guys.
Poopy and Sucky.
Yep. That's awesome.
Described as a big-eyed, petite girl. The cat, that is. The resemblance felt personal, so she brought her... This story is going on too long. The cat has anxiety. Take it back to the show. Get a different cat.
Well, that was a short story. Is this next one any better?
Oh, all right. So it goes on to say she's talking. She evidently had another cat. Why did you get another cat if you already had a cat? She says even though she looks innocent and always worried, talking about Sucky.
Sucky.
She says that Sucky is mean to her other cat, Kabuki.
What? Who comes up with names like this?
I'm assuming, yeah. She says sometimes I look at Sucky and know it will be okay. But really, I'm just talking to myself through her, telling myself it's going to be okay. Okay.
Yeah. You know that thing called crazy cat lady syndrome? You got it. You got
Sucky.
it.
Here, get it. See Sucky.
Here, Sucky.
Suki and Kabuki. Let's go from cats to an alligator. An alligator was seen in the parking lot of Lake Forest Early Childhood Center in New Orleans East. New Orleans.
Oh, the east side.
New Orleans. During school dismissal.
East side.
So there's an alligator while the kids were being dismissed. Yes.
No.
School staff immediately contacted the Louisiana Department of Wildlife and Fisheries, which safely removed the animal. No injuries or property damage were reported. Students were kept inside until the situation was resolved. They should have just sent them out like one at a time.
One at a time.
Good luck. Go. Run. Chomp.
Wow. Because you know some of them boys, they would have been like, I can do it.
Yeah.
And yeah, I would have had the friends in high school that would have, created way back when at that age. I would have had the kid, my buddy would have been running right along with me. We can do this. We can do this. And the last second when that thing comes to jump at us, we can do this. See ya.
What buddy are you thinking of? Name names.
Michael Dean.
All right.
Yep. He'd have thrown me at the alligator.
And then he would have went from Osky to Sigourney in like 10 minutes.
That was a good time.
National survey by the Center for Public Interest Communications, that's a lot of words, and the United Nations Verified Initiative reveals that most Americans struggle to trust online content. Well, of course.
Duh. I hope you do, in a way. I mean, you've got to be at least...
Trust us.
Right.
We are a good source of information. Trust everything we say.
If you believe that, this show is working exactly how we wanted.
The study, which included over 2,500 U.S. adults, found that 82% are concerned about misinformation and disinformation. I mean, if you're not questioning everything that you see on social media,
Right.
I mean, you just have to. You just have to. I mean, I think I'm pretty good at spotting scams and stuff, but even, I was getting
Right.
I was getting scammed the other day, and we talked about that, man. It's hard.
Yeah. It is hard.
It is. Good story. Good story.
Oh, boy.
Residents of Buga, B-U-G-A. Buga, Colombia.
Okay.
Buga. Reported a large... Hooga, buga, choga, hooga, and then the booga. All right. So residents of Buga, Colombia reported a large metallic object falling from the sky and landing in a rural area, prompting investigations by local authorities and speculation from the public. The silver-colored sphere, several feet in diameter, featured unusual markings and appeared to descend slowly before settling on the ground. Aliens. And then they were like, ooga, booga, ooga, chuga, ooga, booga,
Isn't it a little ironic?
Don't you think?
That these things happen in...
Colombia?
Well, yeah,
Buga?
places that... I mean, why doesn't it happen like in the heart of New York City, where they're going to have media all surrounding it within 30 seconds and finding out the truth? This is in Colombia. By the time anybody got there, it's like, where'd it go? No, we not tell. We took home.
Ooga. Emergency personnel examined the object.
Oh, okay.
There.
But they're emergency personnel. So the witch doctor down the road...
They found no signs of radiation or immediate threat.
Because he went like this. Good.
Ooga booga. Ooga booga. Ooga
Right?
Booga. The Colombian Air Force, also known for their abilities, currently reviewing the case. Experts investigating whether the object is space debris or a component from a satellite or weather instrument. No, people, it's aliens, you stupids. Well, we go from aliens in Colombia to a mermaid carcass in New Guinea. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's right. We went there.
You talking mermaid carcasses? Next is Bigfoot. Residents of a remote island in Papua New Guinea.
Oh, yes. I love Papua.
Discovered a large decaying carcass resembling a mermaid.
Shut up.
Prompting local curiosity and international interest.
Shut
up. Mermaid. I don't know if that's how people in New Guinea talk or
Wait,
not.
where is this one from? New Guinea?
Yeah.
New Guinea.
Not Old Guinea. New Guinea.
New Guinea. New Guinea.
The figure appeared to have a humanoid upper body and a fish-like lower half. Marine biologists examining the photos believe the remains may belong to a decomposed marine mammal, such as a dolphin or Barbara manatee. Did you catch that? Barbara manatee, you are the one for me, sent from up above. You are the one I love, the one I love, the one I love. However, due to the advanced state of decay and limited access to the site, of course,
right,
a definitive identification has not been made yet. Local authorities have removed the carcass.
Whoa.
They took it to Area 51 with the alien carcasses that they're storing there. No, they
Whoa.
didn't. That didn't actually happen.
I'm looking at the photo.
Oh. Is it a mermaid?
Well, if it ain't, I don't know what else it'd be. That's odd. Wow. Okay.
All right. So mermaid carcasses, alien stuff coming from the space.
Wow, yeah, what's next?
Well, nothing nearly as exciting as that.
Oh,
In fact,
man.
kind of boring.
Really?
Gen Z. Who are the Gen Zers?
Okay, that's
what age bracket
that's
is
like
that?
the kids now, isn't it? Hang on.
Gen
I always
Z,
have to look this up.
Gen Z consumers are increasingly turning away from alcohol and embracing alternatives such as non-alcoholic beer, zero-proof spirits, and wellness-focused beverages.
Wow.
Industry reports show a shift in drinking habits, with many younger adults prioritizing health, mental clarity, and social connection over intoxication. The change is supported by the rise of social media influencers prompting sober lifestyles and the growing availability of alcohol-free products.
Well, that's not a bad thing.
Yeah, that's a good
thing. Wow.
Good job, Gen Z.
Gen Z, this one says born between 2001 and 2020.
Okay.
Would be your Gen Zers.
All right.
And then, so after...
those 5-year-olds out there are turning away from alcohol.
Right. Well, they could have been born in 2001 or 2.
Okay.
I mean, doesn't matter. We're still the best generation, so...
Yeah. Finally, in some weird news today, authorities have... All right, more bodies.
More bodies.
Now we're getting back into it.
Yeah.
Authorities have recovered the body of a 22-year-old Canadian a Canadian hiker 5 months after he went missing in the Adirondack Mountains of New York.
Yeah.
New York Mountains.
Wait, what?
The man disappeared in December after setting off on a solo hike in an area known for steep trails and extreme weather. Search efforts at the time were hampered by snow and dangerous conditions. His body was found off-trail by hikers in the spring and identified through personal items. Officials believe he likely succumbed to the elements. Incident has renewed warnings about winter hiking risks, especially for those going out alone. So there you go on that. Good
That
news.
wasn't as fun as the mermaid and the...
No, just somebody that's dead.
Not cool.
What's the grossest thing you've seen in a restaurant, Neil?
The grossest thing... Oh, man, that's a good question.
Other than that one waitress that one time. What was the grossest...
Which what? What? Am I forgetting a funny story?
I'm just being facetious.
The grossest... I don't know.
What's the grossest thing you've ever seen in a restaurant? Any cockroach stories? Any rat stories?
No.
Oh, I got a good one.
What?
Well, let's read through these examples first, and then we'll come back.
You do have a good one, though?
I mean, it's not...
All right.
It's kind of gross.
Okay.
All right, so these are just examples called into radio of gross things people have seen in a restaurant. This person says, I was working the night shift in this restaurant. We were closing, and I went to the freezer to store something. I opened the freezer door to see two people having sexy time on the lettuce. They stopped and said, sorry. In the freezer. Burr. Lettuce.
Clarification, please.
Sexy time?
Yeah, what is sexy time?
Holding hands. They were holding hands on the lettuce.
Oh, okay.
Next person says, my daughter and I went to this bakery that had wonderful looking pastries, muffins, all that good stuff. They say we both started eating our muffins. And as we were walking out, we looked over at this big bay window with all the baked goods completely covered with flies.
Their muffins were covered in flies?
Thanks, courthouse. Next story. See if we can get even worse. We were seated at a table. The waitress came to wipe down our table.
Yeah.
Then we saw her put the rag in a mop bucket, take it out, and wipe down another table.
Okay, wait a second. Whoa.
Yeah.
So just few short weeks ago, you and I were below us here at Barn Wired after one of the Friday shows, and we were sliding into a table that was just occupied because very busy day that day. And I don't remember who came over. Let me clean that up for you guys. Well, whatever. I don't think they vomited on the table, but I appreciate that. When they come and clean the table real quick. And she just had her spray bottle and rag. I'm like, wow, is that nothing but bleach? Pretty much. Now I didn't mind that. It burnt my arms when I put them down because it was clean. It's clean. A mop bucket to the table.
Yeah, the rag went into the mop bucket and then onto the table. I'm assuming
that's actually the grossest one of all those stories.
Yeah. All right, so my gross story this was probably 25 years ago.
Yeah.
My wife Stacy and I were in Kansas City visiting our friend Michael. We were at a Waffle House late after an evening of festivities.
Oh.
I think there was just a plate of bacon.
Yeah.
There was a plate of toast or bacon, some sort of breakfast thing on a plate that our server gave to us, and it had a hair on it.
Yeah.
Kind of like a Jerry curl type of a hair. That was the joke. So yeah, a hair. Just in plain sight, just right by the breakfast item.
I also have one.
Okay.
I really can't even remember where it was at. I just remember the setting, and someone at the table was eating, and it was, I believe, mac and cheese, something like. I want to say mac. It might have been like fettuccine Alfredo. Anyway, they're eating away, and all of a sudden, I remember looking across the table and see them putting the bite in their mouth and then pulling the hair out. It's like, oh. Like how? Why would...
Maybe they were flossing.
I don't know.
With the hair.
That was... Wow.
Long hairs.
Long hairs.
By the way, Francis in the comments says congratulations. So don't know. Thanks, Francis. Thank you.
Hi.
Appreciate it. Hey, it's 8:30. Let's take a break, hear from some of our sponsors. Be back with more after this. The mission of Essence of Life Hospice is to provide comprehensive, coordinated care to individuals with life-limiting illnesses and to their families, and to support them in the process of death and bereavement. Our goal is to provide palliative care that addresses the physical, psychological, and spiritual dimensions of service for the terminally ill as an integrated whole. We pride ourselves on providing the highest quality care and are on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information, visit essencehospice.com. Walker Drive-Thru at 820 West Jackson Street, Sigourney, is a locally owned specialty ice cream shop, which also serves sandwiches and appetizer-style foods. Try one of their many delicious Savage Swirls, a Tenderloin, a Savage Right, salads, nachos, sides, and drinks. It's all at Walker Drive-Thru at 820 West Jackson, Sigourney. Follow them on Facebook and find the link to order online. And be sure to try the Steve Shetler Media Flavor of the Week at Walker Drive-Thru. Stop by James Family Greenhouse and Produce in Sigourney. They have a variety of hanging baskets, annuals, shrubs, perennials, trees, mulch, and vegetable plants. Plus, you can spruce up your landscape with yard decor or decorate the inside of your home with home decor. James Family Greenhouse is also a great place to stop in for some gift ideas. You gotta stop in and see it all for yourself. James Family Greenhouse at 701 East Jackson in Sigourney. And be sure to follow their page on Facebook.
Attention Iowa business owners. Is your business missing sales because you're too busy to follow up? Every missed call or delayed message could be costing you money. At Easy Biz Tech, we help local businesses stay ahead by automating customer follow-up, so no lead gets left behind. Missed a call? Our system texts back instantly. Need personalized outreach? We send automated texts, emails, and even use AI-powered voice agents to connect with your customers 24/7. Stop losing money because of slow follow-up. Contact Easy Biz Tech today, where Iowa businesses win online.
Complete Care of Iowa is a medical clinic located in Sigourney, Iowa that provides care to patients of all ages. Located at 113 East Marion Street in Sigourney. Call 641-541-4040. Complete Care of Iowa is open Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Tuesday and Thursday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Saturday by appointment only. They're currently accepting new patients. Find more information at CompleteCareOfIowa.com. Complete Care of Iowa. Healthcare for where you are.
Rocket's Glare Rosé from Tassel Ridge Winery is a refreshing sweet rosé wine with cherry on the nose, bright red cherries on the palate, and green apple on the finish. Rocket's Glare Rosé is a great sipping wine, or it complements your favorite spicy foods. It's best when served well chilled. Rocket's Glare Rosé is available at Tassel Ridge Winery and at some of our more than 350 retailers in Iowa. If you at your favorite store, ask the manager to get it for you.
Bountiful produce, quality meats, frozen favorites, and a fresh bakery. These are the qualities of Brothers Market in Sigourney. Brothers Market is proud to serve the Sigourney community and is one of several locations in Iowa, Kansas, and Missouri. For any of your grocery, meat, deli, bakery, or special order needs, shop Brothers Market at 118 South Main Street in Sigourney. Brothers Market was honored at the 2024 Iowa Hunger Summit for its efforts to serve underprivileged and disadvantaged communities. Brothers Market, a piece of the community you can count on.
Hey, we do thank all of our sponsors here on Steve Shetler Media, like Brothers Market, our headline sponsor. Of course, they're having their 2-day meat sale. Yeah! Coming up tomorrow and Friday, just in time for Memorial Day. So you need to load up on some meat, get her on the grill. Check it out at Brothers Market. They're going to have some great deals going on there. And then, of course, we are coming to you live and in living color from Osky Dental Studios here on the square in Sigourney. Neil, hands up. What's going on?
You told me not to get caught off guard.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, whoa.
That's being not caught off guard
because I could have been on my phone. I could have been over here. I could have been doing anything with
Freeze!
Yeah,
Police.
This way you know everything's good. I'm not doing anything.
Okay. Thank you for that.
No problem.
I've got just a little bit left here on the show.
Hope so.
And we thank you guys for tuning in, including Francis, who's congratulating us.
Yeah, we thank you.
How about this for our next random topic?
Okay.
Simple task, bad injuries. Have you ever done something simple and injured yourself? Think about it. Here are some examples that are given to us. This person says they pulled their right shoulder by giving someone the bird too aggressively. So, wow. I mean, that would really be, I don't know.
Yeah. That's really giving her.
Or maybe it was like, maybe they went straight up in the air or something. I don't know.
How do you do it? Yeah,
I don't flip people off.
I don't either because, quite frankly, in this day and age, you'd be stupid too.
Especially in the big city.
Yep.
How about this one? This person hurt themselves dusting a treadmill that was supposed to be unplugged. It wasn't.
Yeah.
I got flung off, broke my shoulder, tore my rotator cuff, and bicep muscles.
Wow. I can't imagine getting flung off a treadmill would even hurt that bad.
I have experienced it.
What? No.
I didn't know if you knew about that or not.
It made its rounds when it got posted.
Yeah. This was like...
That was a while back.
10, 12 years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, over at the gym here in town. I didn't realize, and yes, there was video footage of it from the security cameras. I didn't realize, I don't know, Casey was there. Casey Thompson was there because he was the gym owner at the time. And we were, I didn't realize that he had the treadmill on the highest speed possible that you can have it on. So, I mean, but nobody was on it. Like,
right.
So he was just testing it. And it was the treadmill that I had been on, and then he was testing it to make sure it was working all right, had it cranked to the max. You can see me on the security cam footage. I was getting a drink. I came back around. I didn't realize that that it was on. And I stepped onto it and immediately face planted and then got shot off into space. It hurt.
It looked like it hurt. It did.
Yeah, I had some... Luckily, I didn't get seriously hurt. I mean, there was like some burns from the treadmill traction.
Right.
You know. And I think my glasses might have got bunged up a little bit, but yeah, it can happen. Treadmills are dangerous.
They are.
I mean, you actually have to be ready to go.
Yep.
How about trimming the hedges? This person brought the electric trimmer up to his hand.
Why?
He said there was a lot of blood. I don't know. I could see maybe, obviously accidentally doing something like that. Which reminds me of another stupid thing I did with my weed eater.
Yeah.
Here 2 years ago, I think. I was wearing shorts, and I wasn't being safety conscious at all. I was out weed eating, and the weed eater actually, was with a little cord, and weed eated my shin basically.
Ooh, yeah, that's
well.
not good.
It was weird though. It didn't break the skin, but I still have a scar on my.
It burnt it. More or less.
Well, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
it looked like there was blood underneath the surface, but yeah.
Well, that's why you should always wear pants and boots and safety
goggles,
glasses and stuff like that when you're weed eating.
Yeah.
I like to go shorts and flip-flops. I'm very safety conscious.
And then finally, another example is putting a large bag of garbage in the bin. This person lifted it over the edge and completely tore their rotator cuff. So lots of rotator cuff.
So what part is that? I've never torn my...
I mean, it's
is
where
this
you...
up here?
Yeah.
I don't even want to move it. I just cracked.
Yeah,
I just heard it
did
pop.
Too.
Oh, we need to stretch more.
That's where you have to have the surgery and then your arms in the sling.
Oh, I don't want that. Nope,
Yeah.
nope. No more lifting garbage.
My dad had rotator cuff surgery
Really?
back in the day.
So no, thank you.
We got Memorial Day coming up on Monday.
Yeah?
Let's run through a few things with that. Memorial Day facts that you probably didn't know.
Sure.
They say the holiday has a fascinating history. Multiple cities claim to be the birthplace of Memorial Day. According to the Library of Congress, President Lyndon Johnson declared Waterloo, New York, to be the birthplace of Memorial Day. However, other places are known to have celebrated the holiday earlier. So where is the birthplace, and does anybody really care, of Memorial Day?
Yeah, I guess I didn't.
Where
I
it
never
came from.
wondered where it originated. It was just more of a good holiday.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, when I was a kid growing up, Memorial Day weekend was the best. And don't ask me why, but I still remember to this day, as a kid, Memorial Day weekend, getting the flowers, going out to the cemeteries with my grandparents, and it was just, I don't know, it was always something to look forward to. So I don't care who originated it or where.
Yeah. The holiday was originally called Decoration Day, as you celebrated by decorating the graves of fallen soldiers with flowers, flags, and more. So over time, it became known as Memorial Day. So it used to be Decoration Day. Let's see here. Union General John A. Logan founded the holiday. Although people were already decorating graves of fallen Civil War soldiers in an unofficial way, General Logan gave it its official name, or founded it. So they say May 30th, 1868, designated for the purpose of putting flowers or otherwise decorating the graves of comrades who died in defense of their country. So... yeah, that was General Logan. Now, General Logan officially launched the holiday. He called for it to be observed on May 30th. They say after the Uniform Monday Holiday Act took effect In 1971, it moved to the final day in May, the final Monday in May. So that's how that got there.
Wow.
It's customary for the president or vice president to give a speech on Memorial Day.
Oh, is it?
It is.
I guess I don't pay attention.
And then they say, originally, only soldiers who had died in the Civil War were honored. Although after World War I, the holiday began to encompass members of the American Armed Forces who had fallen in any conflict. So
that's good.
Yeah. So that's some history stuff on Memorial Day. Things to keep in mind coming up on Monday. All right. Let's get into some of our normal stuff, and we'll start to wind things down here. Let's go to the files of law and disorder. In some disorder, there's nothing really all that great into the disorder today. Aurora, Colorado police recovered a stolen vehicle just 45 minutes after it was taken, thanks to a hidden GPS tracking device. The vehicle's owner alerted authorities immediately after noticing it was missing. Using the tracker, officers located the car, attempted a traffic stop, leading to a brief pursuit. So the department credited the quick resolution to the embedded technology and urged other vehicle owners to consider using similar tools for theft prevention and recovery.
Yeah.
You know, some insurance companies have like stuff that you like plug into your car for insurance purposes, but it's also a tracking device as well. So lots of different ways to track
because they're
down
always
your
watching.
Yeah, somebody's always watching.
I mean, if you didn't get the COVID shot, they can't watch you. So that's how they do it other ways. So what?
They didn't stick that little
diode
tracker
inside you. Yeah. That's why I wouldn't get it.
All right. Strange law in the early.
Trying to do a show up here. Thanks.
Early 1920s, Las Vegas, located in Clark County, Nevada, enacted a law prohibiting people from wearing masks or disguises in public. The ordinance was part of a broader national trend. Again, this is the early 1920s. It was a part of a broader national trend during the era, primarily aimed at curbing the influence of secretive and potentially violent groups like the KKK. Who's, of course, they dressed up in hoods and robes. So Vegas, early 1920s, prohibiting people from wearing masks or disguises in public. Of course, that's kind of all what Vegas is now.
Right.
It's a freak show out there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's come full circle now.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was in the early 1920s. Let's go to the moment of duh.
Duh.
What's going on over there?
I just want to hear a good one.
Oh, it's a good one. Video that quickly spread online showing a Ford Bronco towing a full-size mobile home down a Missouri highway.
Oh, for the love of tartar sauce.
Prompting widespread criticism and legal consequences. Again, we're talking about a Ford Bronco towing a full-size mobile home down a Missouri highway. The SUV, with a towing capacity far below that's required for such a large structure, was recorded hauling the home without escort. You know, usually has some escort vehicles with the wide load signs. Let's see here. Recorded going to the home without escort vehicles, wide load signage, or safety markers. The mobile home appeared to be a double-wide model, which can weigh tens of thousands of pounds, far exceeding the Ford Bronco's safe towing limits. The footage, captured by a passing motorist, sparked concern over road safety and regulatory enforcement. According to the article, Missouri law enforcement later confirmed the driver was stopped and issued only a fine of $100 for the violation.
Oh my gosh.
The case continues to generate discussion about the need for stricter enforcement and public awareness around legal towing standards.
I'm more dumbfounded. There it is. There it is.
You're watching the video?
I'm trying to pull it up. I can't believe that the thing would... One, it's a Ford. Can't believe it's got enough power. But serious, oh my gosh. Yeah, that's... It's not really considered a double wide, I don't think. The poor thing is the back end of it is absolutely dragging. The back end of the Bronco is dragging on the ground. Yeah, that's just dumb. But it is Missouri.
Well, I saw another video here within the last couple of days of I can't remember what kind of vehicle it was that was doing the pulling.
Yeah.
But they basically had like a smaller car, just like with a rope tied.
Yeah.
And the bigger vehicle was carrying the cart down like the interstate. And the car was just going back and forth and all over the place and totally out of control.
Good grief.
So there's a bunch of idiots out there.
There are, which we, God bless you, because if it wasn't for you idiots, we'd have no funny stories.
Yes.
But come on.
Yeah. Quit being a danger to society. Let's go to some good news.
We need it.
Good news.
Thanks to my friend Mac Powell for the good news music there.
Brought to you by...
Yes! Thank you!
You're welcome, buddy. You're welcome.
Thank you for the subtle hint. Brought to us by Jay Dennis, who sponsors the good news. Thanks, Jay. Bridalwood Midwest Insurance. Medicare made easy. Give them a call. 319-471-3328. Thanks, Jay. A story that will tug at your heartstrings.
Oh, really?
A family that rescued an injured pigeon was surprised when the bird began caring for a group of orphaned baby rabbits.
Oh.
That they had also taken in. So they had a
pigeon taking care of rabbits?
Pigeon along with some orphaned baby rabbits. The pigeon, initially unable to fly, stayed close to the newborn bunnies, warming and guarding them as if they were its own. The family documented the unexpected bond, which they say lasted more than 2 years. So, if you want the full story, we always just tease you. We don't please you. We just tease you.
We don't please you.
To get the full story on the good news, read it on my Facebook page. It always goes up each weekday morning at 7:45. Sponsored by Jay Dennis at Bridalwood Midwest Insurance.
You see him right there on the screen.
He is. He's been there the whole time. He's been there the whole time. Gosh, this was a really good show until just the last
it's been great, and it still
minutes.
is. It's not over either. Stop.
Jay got a lot of FaceTime.
Exactly.
Let's just bring him back up. Would you just look at him?
Would you just look at him?
Look at him.
Have you ever heard of lemon?
Are you looking at him?
I'm.
All right. Have I ever heard of
Have you
what?
ever heard of lemon Oreos?
I think so. I don't know. There's so many Oreos
I know,
out
but
there.
are they something that's on the shelves right now?
Maybe.
Lemon Oreos?
Sounds
just curious.
Kind of good.
Yeah,
I like Oreos dangerously.
Right. Well, and they're
dangerously so.
Anyway, this picture
I might
showed
end up on the 600-pound show.
Well, don't do that because you may not make it because of the herpes.
Yeah. You get to be 600 pounds and you just attract those things.
It's like mosquitoes.
Yes.
Which, okay.
On your muffin.
Lemon
Oreos.
Lemon Oreos. It's with the golden Oreos. Which you really like. So what did you just say before that had me? Mosquito. Oh,
mosquitoes.
I wanted to
muffins,
touch on that because
600 pounds.
one thing we didn't talk about back on Monday. Sunday after
600 pounders have mosquitoes on their muffins. Anyway, go ahead. And they wouldn't have a clue that it was even happening.
I'm drooling. Anyway, I was going to say on Monday, being out all day Sunday, doing things out in the yard and different things, I noticed I was having a bad time with the mosquitoes.
Okay.
And we've had that conversation many a times, how they just attack us, it seems like.
Gnats even. Yeah, gnats and mosquitoes.
I tried something Sunday. Not a repellent. I came up with the conclusion they're always attracted to me because I've either got my shades on or on my head or my hat, whatever. I think it's my shades because I sat them stupid things on the deck. You know what? I went like 10 minutes without anything bothering me, and I looked over and they were buzzing around it. think it's the reflection. They're like, you know, and I was just wanting to bring that up. And
thanks.
No problem. It would have been just a quick in and out story, but you ruined it with the mosquitoes on muffins. Wow. No, they wouldn't know. 600 pounds. I mean, there's more going on than...
No, you could do lots of things, and 600-pounders aren't going to know.
Wow.
Peekaboo. And, like, they'd be clueless.
Woo.
Should we go to the forecast
We
one
have
last
to.
time?
We have
Yeah.
to. I'm ready to go. And
Get over there. I'm ready to eat some Oreos is what I'm ready to do.
I don't know what you were ready to eat. Forecast, one last look at it. Cloudy skies today, 60 for a high. Going to be breezy again. More clouds tonight. Overnight, though, becoming clear, 44 for a low. Tomorrow, 63 for a high. Chance of morning showers, then partly sunny. And looking into your Friday, mostly sunny and a high of 68.
Yeah.
So
that's what we're talking about.
That sounds fantastic.
Thanks to the Garden Gate for sponsoring. Well, Neil, I think it's time to call the show.
I think we have to.
Yeah.
I
Need to get
I
out of
appreciate everyone hanging in there with us and watching today.
God bless you.
And I appreciate you, Steve.
I appreciate you.
And yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Have a great Wednesday, hump day and all. And yeah.
Somebody's going to do some mowing, it sounds like, outside.
A little damp, I'd say.
A little damp on this Wednesday.
Yep. But anyway, have a great one.
Well, you too. Bye.